Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Kuma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the top 5 stocks that you should be keeping on your watch list for today, Friday the 13th November. All right, so before we even do that, we need to talk about the SPY. And the SPY is doing something very weird right now. It's not collapsing. As you can see, this right here is the SPY. If you look at it on the 4-hour time frame, it's just hugging that level of support, and it's just being really stubborn, and it's not going down. So just keep in mind that there are short sellers in here that are not very happy about it, and there if the stock goes above, like, if the stock goes above 3,580, then expect the squeeze up. But right now it's just consolidating sideways and sideways. Who knows what's gonna happen throughout the day? We will see. The daily looks okay, but then again, this can easily be reversed and then crumble back down here. Okay, so just be really careful. It's like it doesn't know exactly where it wants to go. I don't know where it wants to go. I'm just being very cautious and very patient with it, and just monitor it. Okay, if you're long or short, be careful and watch out for any move at all. Just be really careful with the SPY. So later on, we'll see if it gets interesting. But for y'all, let's talk about the 5 stocks. The first one is ZM. And ZM, the reason why I've mentioned it is because it looks like it wants to crumble. It looks like it really wants to crumble. It didn't make it to $450 yesterday. It kind of did this thing called the triple top. It went over here. It tried to make it, got exhausted, got crushed. Then it tried to go again to 440, couldn't make it, and then it got crushed. And then another time it tried to make it there, and it just couldn't make it. And even pre-market today, it just could not make it. So I don't have high hopes for it at all. The market is up. It looks like it wants to make a move, but will this thing follow through? I highly doubt it. And honestly, it would be best for the stock to just crumble back down to like 400 and maybe to even 350. But right now, it's just not looking too great. There isn't any news at all regarding like that is causing this. It's just the way the market is moving, and just be careful. Everybody who went long in here, like especially with short-term contracts, they will be down by a lot here, and they will probably want to cut losses. So just keep that in mind as you are trading Zoom. Okay, just keep that in mind. I'm not too convinced that it's gonna move all the way up here. I'm not very convinced about that. So that is the first one. The next one that we're gonna talk about is Roku. And Roku right now, it's gapping up slightly. It's gapping up slightly. I'm not too convinced about this until it gets above 235. After 235, then maybe it has the chance to go all the way up to like 244. Yeah, that's 244 is as high as I expected to go before you may see some resistance right now. Like again, if it breaks above 236, then there can be a strong push. But as of right now, it's just looking weird. It's just looking like the market right now. It just doesn't know exactly which way. So I'm just gonna be chilling on that one and waiting to see exactly what happens on the intraday. There could be some nice opportunities intraday to make money on it. It got some nice ranges in here, very nice range, which is really really good. So definitely keep that one on your watch list. Now the next stock, for those of you who have been subscribing and have been watching the channel, DraftKings is up. DraftKings is up massively, and yeah, I did say I wanted to see it at $48, and I do think it's gonna get there probably today. Yeah, $48 for that one. This was not hard. Dip buyers here, continuation through, and they crushed earnings apparently. And if you look at it on a daily, yeah, it wants to go over here. It really wants to go over here before I think it's gonna make a move up here and then immediately fade afterwards. Like as soon as it gets to this level, it's just gonna fade throughout the day. That's what I think. That's my opinion on it, and I can't wait to see that because people who got in, people who been buying here and buying here, will want to take their money off the table. So just keep that in mind as you are holding. Hopefully, if you watch my videos, if you are holding DraftKings, just keep that in mind. Okay, keep that in mind. Don't get too greedy. Also, do not get too greedy. The next one that we're gonna talk about is the stock that also had incredible earnings today, and that stock is Lee. Yeah. So Lee has been bumping throughout the past day and even after market. And apparently they annihilated earnings and they're doing super well, right? Super well. So right now it's looking all right. Again, people who got in here may want to take their money off the table. Just an FYI. So just keep that in mind. Okay, keep that in mind. Could it go higher? It definitely could. Like it definitely could go higher, but just keep that in mind that there are a lot of back holders in here that may want to get paid today, and they may take their money off the table. So watch out, everybody who is watching this, who are trading this. Okay, be really careful. The next one that I want y'all to see is BA. Okay, and BA looks like it's gapping up right now. Okay, this is not very convincing. I don't like the way it did that. I don't like it. But as of right now, it's not looking too bad. It's really not looking too bad. The push up to 80 to 185 would be good. There is resistance up here. Okay, but as soon as that resistance is cleared, then maybe you can like aim for 187. That's for today though. That is only for today. But just be patient with it and just see what happens. It may make it obvious for all of us. So just be patient with it and just know that it's been demolished for a while. It's been crushed for a while. Okay. And just really be careful with this one. It's gonna open higher at like 179. So we will see what happens with BA. Now, I think I should follow through with this other stock right here. Cisco had earnings. Yeah, it did. Cisco had earnings, and somebody asked about it, and they crushed earnings. I've been talking about it. I mentioned this in like one of my top 2 videos. I mentioned Cisco, and I also mentioned Intel when they were very, very beaten down all the way down here. And I had no problem with it here, no problem with it here. They have earnings. The stock is up to $41 or 41.50, I should say. And right now, the way it's not looking bad at all. It's really not. And move up to like to this region right here will be nice before we see consolidation. And move up to 54 will be good for the stock. I'm not bearish on this. They did great, and the stock is holding up its gains. So just watch Cisco for a move upwards. Watch Cisco for a move upwards. The next one that we were gonna talk about is PFE. Let's talk about PFE real quick. Okay, so PFE went down to $38, as I've mentioned in that prediction video. I made a prediction on PFE right after they released their vaccine, and immediately people took their money and got downhill here. And then after that, people took more money off the table and it got down to $38. And as of right now, I just wanted to consolidate sideways before making a move higher again. Yeah, just sideways, and then next week, if things can heat up next week and get interesting, then it could be good for a long. But as of right now, I'm actually very neutral about it. I'm not against it and I'm not for it. I just wanted to go sideways for a bit before I look to get back into this. So congratulations to everybody who was actually able to make money on this to the short side. There was some money to be made on here, and you should be considering covering, given the fact that it may squeeze up here and then it may go sideways, especially if you're holding options. It's okay to take some money off the table. It's completely all right. Alright, y'all. If you got value from this video, definitely destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, if you're new to this channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on that notification bell along with all notifications. That way you get notified whenever I release these pre-market analysis videos, which are released 15 minutes before the market opens from Monday through Friday, and the post-market analysis videos, which are released between 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. every single day. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul and Guma and at PATTERNOLOGY LAB on Instagram and on Twitter. If you are a beginner looking to make money in the stock market, I left directions in the description of the video. Step 1 through 4. The first 4 links in the video at the bottom you will see. It's very easy to sign up. It only takes 15 minutes to get access to this amazing tool right here, Think or Swim, and to get signed up with some amazing brokers. You also can get a chance to win 3 free stocks after signing up with Webull using the first link below, and 1 free stock after signing up with Robinhood using the first link below as well. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with PATTERNOLOGY LAB, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you probably this afternoon. If not this afternoon, then definitely on Saturday. Happy trading and be really careful. Don't be too greedy. Take your money off the table. It's completely okay. You can always get back in. So good luck to all of you.